G'day fellow miners, Armitage here, bringing you another instalment in my Digging Minecraft series. Today we are again here on my test and tutorial world. I am going to bring you a bit of a gimmicky tutorial. If you remember my hider chest design over here, I'm not going to show you how to build that today because I think it needs refining, but today I am going to show you how to build a hideable workbench. Basically this should have a floor here, but I took it off to have a look at the circuitry, the way I designed it, and this is another design, but a much more complex and ridiculous design that works slightly slower. It comes from below. I like the idea of it coming up from the ground. I think it kind of looks a bit better, but this is so much wiring involved with it, it's just not feasible. It takes up like a 10 by 10 area of wiring, and it's this ridiculously huge amount of wiring. Both designs use Minecraft Addict's double piston extender. As you can see, this is the horizontal double piston extender. This one is the vertical double piston extender, and this is why it's so much more complex in the wiring, because the vertical double piston extender uses so much more so much more wiring to get the double piston extension going. There is an easier way of doing this double extension using a monostable circuit, but that wouldn't function very well with the hider bench idea. So this is the one I'm going to show you how to build today. The first thing you need to do is establish where your pressure plate or where your wall is going to be. So this is going to be our wall here. So we really want to probably put blocks either side there. So that's where our bench will come out from, this hole here. So you place your pressure plate one block away to allow room for the bench to come out. And then I'm going to run out of pickaxe soon. Then you dig. Down like this. I'll just get this out so that I can actually get up. And the first thing we're going to wire up is the reversing circuit, so the first on first off circuit. That is accomplished by using 4 repeaters in a sort of a diamond pattern, like this. You then set the two pointing this way to 4, and then this one in the back here you set to 3. Okay, so we'll wire up our plate to that, and if we pop redstone torches on top of there, and then step on our pressure plate, you'll notice this one goes off a little bit before that one. Oop. And then that one comes on quite a bit before that one. Okay. Next we need to, we'll get rid of these torches first. We'll get our piston below this block. Hopefully I'll be able to do it like this. Yep, there we go. So that's the piston that will push this block up, and it is simply going to be powered by a redstone torch here on this part of the circuit reverser, and it's going to be defaulted in the up position, obviously, so that this hides our bench. Okay, so you then need to cover this portion up like this. So that's that portion done. We don't need to have this uncovered anymore either. Next we need to lay out our pistons and our workbench. So our workbench goes here, and then our sticky piston, actually it would have been easier to put the sticky pistons down first. Okay, our 2 sticky pistons go here, facing towards the wall. Place our workbench. So that's our extender, which will push our workbench out 2 blocks and finish it here on this block. Next you put 2 repeaters pointing at the pistons, and you set the first one on 2 and then the second one on 4. Then you just wire from this block to each of the repeaters, and then around to this block here. This wire will activate this piston when it's extended by this piston. And this repeater here will give the double pulse to shoot this. Once this piston is retracted by this piston, this will pulse once to bring the workbench back. And that's pretty much it. It's fairly simple, very easy to wire, and we should. And you can do your thing, blah 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 blah. Step off, and it hides. So yeah, you build your wall obviously, cover up all this wiring. Need any of this exposed. That can be covered as well. Cover this, and yeah, you have your wall here. Oop. Oh, pick is nearly dead, and that's it. A nice simple hider workbench. Okay, well, I hope you guys have fun with this, and thanks for watching. Keep on digging.